Hey, what's good, third period? Right now, we're going to look at how to solve equations using the distributive property. So we're going to follow 4 steps, and all the problems today, the first step is going to be distribute. So remember, step one is to combine like terms or distribute. So we're going to distribute first. So 9 times b. So 9 times b. And remember, this is just like the birthday present problem. I have one present and I'm multiplying it by both boys. So 9 times b would be 9b. That's a b. And then 9 times 7 would be a plus 63 equals 72. Now we're going to move on to our next steps. So, step 2 is to move the variable. Our variable is b. It's already on the left, so we don't need to move it. So our next step is to subtract what's on the same side of the variable. So we see a 63. It says plus 63, so we know we do the opposite, which is subtract. So we're going to minus 63 from both sides. 63 and 63 on this side of the equals. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and bring down our 9b. 9b here. That's a b, not a 6. So 63 minus 63, that's 0, so that's going to cancel out. And then 72 minus 63 equals 9. So we've done step 1. We didn't have to do step 2, and we did step 3, and now we're moving to step 4. Step 4 is divide by what's attached to the variable. So we look at our variable, which is b, and we see that 9 is attached to it, so we're going to divide both sides by 9. And we're dividing because it says multiply. So 9 divided by 9 is going to cancel, and we're just left with a b. So b is going to equal whatever 9 divided by 9 is. 9 divided by 9 is 1. That's our answer. Let's look at another one where the variable's in a different spot. Okay, so again, we are just going to remember our 4 steps. So step 1 is to distribute or combine like terms. I see that I need to distribute first, so I'm going to do that. 4 times 2 would be 8. 4 times a would be plus 4a equals 24. Now I'm going to see if I need to finish step 1. Do I need to combine like terms? All my terms are combined. So I'm going to move to step 2, which is move variable to the left. The variable's already on the left, as we can see. So I'm going to move to step 3, which is add or subtract what's on the same side as the variable. So 8's with our number with the variable. So I'm going to, if there's nothing with it, I don't see a negative, so I know it's a positive. So I need to do the opposite of add, which is subtract. So I'm going to subtract 8 from both sides. So minus 8. And by both sides, I mean the equal sign. Remember, there's 2 sides of the equation. This side here and this side on the equals. Okay? So, 24 minus 8. Okay, these 8's cancel. I'm going to go ahead and bring down my 4a. 4a equals 24 minus 8 is going to be 16. Okay, so scroll down some more. So I have 4a equals 16. I'm on my last step because I just did step 3. And step 4 is to divide by what is attached to the variable. So what number is attached to the variable? of 4. So, and remember, it can be divided or multiplied, but I know because it's telling me it says 4 times a, I'm going to divide both sides by 4. So here we go. So 4 divided by 4 is 1. So it's going to cancel out. That's the same thing as 0. And then 16 divided by 4. Well, I'm going to be left with an a. So a is going to equal 16 divided by 4. And 16 divided by 4 is 4. Okay? And even though we're doing these assignments on MultiMax, don't be afraid to use your calculator. And so, in order to answer your discussion question, you need to know my disability. My disability is cerebral palsy. So, now that you've watched the video, go and complete your assignment. Love y'all, miss you. Grace, peace. Bye.